I incremented to 3. So now sum is equal to 163 plus at this second index 0, 1, 2. This is the second index. This value 45. 163 plus 45, that is equal to 208. 208. 208. You come here, your result will be 208. Next 208 will be printed. Now I is equal to 3. 3 less than 5. Condition satisfied. I incremented to 4. Okay. Now at 3 index 0, 1, 2, 3, 56. 56 will be added with the sum. Sum is equal to 208 plus 56. 264. Okay. This is, it is indicating the index. Okay, at that index, whatever the value index of A is, that value will be added with this sum. Okay, now 56 taken, and that is 264. 264. Now next is what? Index is equal to 4. I4, 4 less than 5. Condition satisfied. At fourth index, whatever the value, this is the fourth index, the value 52. So sum plus age of index at fourth index, a fourth index 52. So that is added with this 264. That is equal to what? 264 plus 50, 316. Now it becomes 316. I incremented to 5. So whenever I 5, there is no index here, fifth index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now fifth index. So I, this is the fifth. 5 less than 5. 5 less than 5. So the condition is not satisfying. We understood that condition is not satisfying. So that moment loop will be terminated. Okay, loop will be terminated. This is the value to understood that the total values. And if you want to add some word text here, you can use total sum of average of ages. Understood that? Okay, sum of average of ages. Then we need to get what? Average. So whenever you run this code, you are getting sum of average of ages. Average of ages like this. Last sum of average of ages 316. Sum of ages. This is the sum of ages. Now we need to get what? We need to get average age. So then average, you need to do what? How can you get the average? Okay, so now in this place 5 I have used manually. I have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. If 100 elements are there, it is very difficult to count all the elements. So these are only 5 elements, so manually I have counted. If more than 1000 elements, so it is very difficult to count all that element. That moment you try to find out the length. So take one more variable, length. Length is equal to, how can you count the length? Size of bracket, bracket age. Okay, age is what? Size of bracket so size of age divided by, so by this size of age, the total size will be taken, that is what? 5 elements, each element will hold integer, hold 4 bytes, so 5 into 4, 20 bytes, divided by size of, okay, so bracket, we need to write one element, that is equal to what, size of is, okay, bracket, square bracket, 0. Understood that? Then termination. Okay. So in the previous class I told you that size of operator will be used to calculate the total size of the array in bytes. Okay. Now total bytes is equal to 5 into 4, 120 by 120 bytes divided by 1 divided by at 0 index. What is the 0 index means? At the 0 index this integer holds 4 bytes. So 4 bytes means 120 by, this is commenting 120 bytes divided by each integer holding 4 bytes. So 4. So now this you will get how many elements here? This is only 20 20 means 5 elements into 4 bytes, 20 bytes divided by each element holding 4 bytes, so total 5. So you will get the answer as 5, means length is equal to 5, means 5 elements are there counted. Okay, if 1000 elements will be counted, doesn't matter. If you increase one more element, 73, so it will be, you will get 6 here. So now length you will get 6. Okay, now if you want to print the length, you can write this print f in bracket format specifiers. You use percentage and d or I. Okay, next comma length, okay, and termination. So you will get the length. Okay, now if you run this code, this is what, where is your 6? This is the sum. Why? Because you need to keep here, where you need to keep the next line character, otherwise they will be added with next line character. So where this is the next line character. So 6, how many elements are? 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 elements are. If you want to write somewhat text here in front of this, simply add length of total, length means total elements, total elements in array. You can write like this. Okay, separators, otherwise is equal to, so total elements in array, otherwise you can simply write the size of array. Size means how many elements are there. So if you run this code, okay, build and run, so you will get this total elements are 6, sum of ages. Now 316 by 6, you will get the average. Now you write the code here, average, int average is equal, int is a average, and that is equal to sum divided by what, your length. Okay, now what happened? Terminate semicolon. Now printf bracket, okay, use format specifier here, and it is suppose average. If you get in sum is equal to 316, that moment always use float, otherwise float. Why I want to use float here? If any float value will be there, so that will be stored in this average, okay, variable. Okay, printf. Now here you need to use